Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. Yay, welcome to another training session. My name is Ogechi Madukoma, and today we'll be learning one product that is very useful, especially in this cold weather. Yes, as you can see on my screen, we are learning how to make original hot balm. Yes, hot balm. Balm is that thing that you can rub on your body that can soothe. I remember when I was having backache some few days ago, after producing this, I asked my son to come and massage my back with it. And after he did, before I woke up the next morning, those pains were completely gone. So we'll be looking at how to produce this wonderful and very medicinal product this morning. So join me as we go through this training. Okay, so here I already have my pot and my gas. The pot is already on fire, the gas is lit. So I'll be using paraffin oil. I'm using paraffin oil. That is my paraffin oil. I'll be using petroleum jelly. I'll be using beeswax. I'll be using camphor, industrial camphor. I'll be using sulfur, though sulfur is very optional. I'll be using peppermint oil. I'll be using eucalyptus oil. I'll be using methyl salicylate. And I'll be using menthol and also color, though it's also optional. So first, I poured in my paraffin oil into my pot. My pot is on fire already and my gas is lit already. So I poured in my paraffin oil. I am doing this just to help me melt my dry ingredients. Please, your gas should be on very low heat. So just follow me. It's a very straightforward process. Don't worry. I have attached the quantity of each chemical I added at the end of this. So please watch till the end. The quantities is at the end. So I'm adding my petroleum jelly. I added my petroleum jelly and I'll allow it to melt. The idea is to make them melt, please. The idea is not to cook them. So ensure that your heat is very low. Ensure that your heat is very low. So I am melting my petroleum jelly. Those are the containers I'll be using to pour my finished product. So like I said, the heat should be very low, please. We are not cooking it. We are not frying it. The idea is just to help us melt our dry ingredients or dry chemicals. So I am adding my beeswax. I am adding my beeswax. Beeswax also has its own medicinal properties. It is a very natural wax. You can either use beeswax or you can use petroleum wax. That is paraffin wax. You can use either of them, but I prefer to use beeswax here because of its medicinal property that it has, and it is a very natural wax. It is gotten from bee. Beeswax is gotten from bee. It has a very great advantage and a very great medicinal properties to our body. That's why I decided to use. But when you don't have beeswax, you can use your paraffin wax. That means the ordinary wax that we use to produce a petroleum jelly and the rest of them. So if you can't get beeswax, you can use your petroleum wax. That's your paraffin wax. But if you can get beeswax, then it is perfect. So I've poured this in and I'm allowing it to melt. Please, like I said, your heat should be very low. Very low. The idea is to melt chemicals. It is not to fry it. It is not to cook it. Our waxes are melting. Please, if this is your first time on my channel, please do well to subscribe. I beg you. Please do well to subscribe. I dish out value here on this channel weekly. So please do well to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you each time I post a new video. So I've added my sulfur. I've added my sulfur powder. For those of us that know what sulfur does, we know it has a very great advantage, and also it has its own healing properties. Sulfur is very good for skin blemishes like rashes, like pimples, like so many things. So that's why that is the idea of adding it into this balm, but it is very, very optional. Like I saw that it did not dissolve completely at the end, so I had to sieve it off. But if you don't want to add it, you can just leave it out. But I added it here because of its very great value, because of its medicinal properties. Sulfur treats anything, any kind of skin infection, skin blemishes, rashes, eczema, and some ringworm and the rest of them. Their sulfur handles them very well. So I'm adding my camphor. This camphor here, mind you, is industrial camphor. You get them from those people that sell chemical. Industrial camphor. So I'm adding my eucalyptus oil. Eucalyptus, it seems our oil is very, very hot, so I'm going to be putting out the fire. I've added my eucalyptus oil. I'm adding my peppermint oil. I've added my peppermint oil. I'm going to put out the fire at this time and allow it to cool. So I'm adding my methyl salicylate. Methyl salicylate. When you get to where you buy chemicals, just say you want to buy methysa. So I'm adding my menthol. I'm adding 1 wrap of menthol. 1 wrap of menthol. You know the way they tie them when you want to buy. I just added just 1 wrap. All these things I'm adding, they will make my balm hot. And yay, we are done. We are done. It is very straightforward. It is very simple. And I'm so sure you're going to try it out because sincerely, you need this product, especially in this season. We are going to sieve off our camphor at the end of the day. So I've allowed my production to cool down. Please, because we are pouring it into a plastic container, you shouldn't pour it in when it is still hot. So you allow it to cool down very, very well. Allow it to cool before pouring into your plastic container so that it doesn't get burnt. So I've added some. I want to add color to this remaining. I want us to have 2 different colors. You know, there is beauty in variety. So I'm adding color here. I can experiment and see how the different colors looks. I'm adding just a pinch of oil, just a pinch of color, and the color should be oil-based color, not water-based, because you can see most of the things we added here, they are oils. We've not added water. So please add oil-based color. Please, I beg you, subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button and also share. Share to your families and friends. Share to your neighbors. Share to all the WhatsApp group you belong to. And they will thank you for sharing this value, especially in this rainy season. Sincerely, we need this balm in our homes. For our children, for our aged parents, even for ourselves, we need them. And if you can produce them and keep them yourself at home, you'll be saving a whole lot of money. You can see how beautiful this colored one came out. And talking about saving money, that is the whole essence of this channel. We help you to save money, either by producing these items yourself at home or by producing them for sale. Please, I beg you one more time, like, share, and subscribe. You can see our finished product. Look at how beautiful they are. Behold our beautiful hot balm. Let me try it out and see how it comes out. Very, very moderate, not too hot and not cold. Let's look at the chemicals that we use. I use paraffin oil, 125 ml. I use petroleum jelly, 250 grams. I use beeswax or paraffin wax, anyone you want to use, 12.5 grams. Industrial camphor, half teaspoon. Menthol, half teaspoon or 1 wrap. Then eucalyptus oil, 25 ml. Peppermint oil, 25 ml. Methyl salicylate, 25 ml. Then oil-based color. You can just add that to your taste. If you want more color, then add more. If you want little color, go ahead. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. God bless you. I'll see you in my next video.